fighters judge me behind or out of the ring, but when they into the ring with me, they find out it's different. So
what is different?
Because I have a lot of talent, a lot of things, a lot of things they don't know till they in the ring with me.
Not really. I'm strong, and come fight night, I think people would be surprised and, saying how strong that I really is. And
there is a lot of excitement as the month comes to a close. Let's see how the fighters are preparing and which boxing experts are backing each side in the huge fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. This bout is a turning point in Crawford's career. He wants to beat Canelo to prove he is the true pound-for-pound king. He aims to show others they are wrong, believing his skill and ability to improve can outsmart anyone. He considers every possibility, thinking in a calm but focused way. His view of Canelo is like a puzzle, with each training session adding a new piece. A win here would make him one of the greatest fighters ever.
Fight. You got two great fighters, going head-to-head, and trying to dethrone. You got one fighter trying to dethrone the other one, and you got the other one trying to, stay at the top. So, it's going to be a great fight. Both of us got a lot to lose, but a lot to gain. So, I think that's why everybody should tune in.
Jack Catterall, who sparred with Canelo, has also weighed in on this highly anticipated fight. Reflecting on his training days with Canelo, he admitted he doesn't feel as strong now. He added that Crawford is skilled enough to handle Canelo and apply his strategies effectively. Catterall believes Crawford would win.
Crawford, obviously you've been in there, you've seen it firsthand with Canelo. Is he the one to get it done? Is he going to beat Crawford or what?
You know what, I've been changing my mind, chopping and changing. Two tremendous fighters in their own right. I won't call it an upset, but I'm going for a Crawford victory.
If you ask Canelo, he views this fight as a defense of his legacy, image, and titles. He aims to set the pace, assert control early, and dominate Crawford both physically and mentally. Years at the top have made him confident and cautious. While he respects Crawford's skills, he believes his own strength, knowledge, and determination will secure the win. On fight night, he plans to prove the ring belongs to him.
He's a great fighter. I've been in that situation before. Moving up in weight, two-weight classes, one-weight class, a lot of things. And, I'm not underestimate him. I know he's a good fighter and he's gonna put his best in the training camp. But every advantage I have, he's a complete fighter. No, he's a very good fighter. But I'm being there with every single style. Obviously, it's different because he changed the guards and everything. But I need to adapt myself to anything. I hope he comes with the mentality to put a great show.
Terence Crawford's main focus in training is balancing technical skill, mental focus, and physical readiness. He works on fundamentals like timing, speed, and mobility while ensuring his body can perform at its peak throughout the fight. Each session sharpens his footwork, combinations, and ability to exploit openings.
Uppercut, catch up. Wait. There we go.
Canelo, meanwhile, focuses his pad work on counters and correcting defensive mistakes. As Reynoso trains him, he learns angles to move in, block punches, and land quick, powerful hooks and uppercuts. He combines fast attacks with head movement, ensuring every defensive move turns into a scoring opportunity. The tempo shifts between slow, precise exchanges and rapid bursts to mirror fight speed. By repeating these patterns, Canelo makes his in-ring reactions automatic and lightning fast. John Ryder, a veteran British boxer who has faced Canelo, stated that Crawford is a special talent, smart and skilled enough to challenge him. He admires fighters like Crawford for their full commitment in the ring and strong mindset, which greatly influence performance. However, Ryder expressed doubts, noting that Crawford will struggle against such a big 168-pound opponent. He added that the fight's build-up will be crucial given the weight class challenges.
And growing into that weight, you could have done with a couple more there, then moved up to 160, but it's all being done as a bit of a rush. So he's not going to be fully. He's got enough time to put the muscle on to build into the weight, and he's obviously going to do it with the intention of getting back down to 154 and taking on other challenges. So it's not a long-term goal for him to stay there. But like I say, Terence Crawford is an exceptional talent. I remember watching him beat a good friend of mine, Ricky Burns, and it's like since that day I was just, my ears pricked up and I took notice, and every time Terence Crawford boxed, I watched.
John openly favored Canelo, acknowledging his strength and size advantage when predicting the fight's outcome. He noted that even a bigger fighter could struggle if Crawford executed his strategy well. He advised Canelo to avoid letting Crawford land clean shots and to stay quick on his feet. Ryder believed Canelo would win by a clear points margin, confident that his strength and skill would outmatch Crawford's.
Sitting tight on Crawford, not giving him space, block him side to side, and just very much work up close. Don't give Crawford the space to move. Don't give him the leverage to throw his long shots. And listen, Crawford can be dangerous with the leverage and the movement and the switching stances. But I think Canelo's going to sit tight on him, sit on his chest. Good head movement, good slipping, good rolling, good catch counters, and break him down.
Terence trains intensely in every workout to build strength and conditioning. He runs and lifts weights, focusing less on showing muscles and more on preparing for battle. His balance, power, and stamina improve steadily. Despite the tough training, he perseveres and follows his coach's guidance. He avoids shortcuts or showing off, working consistently to stay strong, fast, and ready. These sessions develop the skills he needs to excel in the ring. In his workouts, Canelo focuses on endurance and strength. Constant core exercises give him the stability to absorb and deliver powerful shots. He uses resistance bands, explosive push-ups, and weighted squats to train like he's in a fight, while plyometric exercises enhance his quick-twitch explosiveness. Daily training builds his overall strength, and each movement maintains his power and balance. This consistent regimen allows him to sustain pressure from the first bell to the last. Considering the strengths and weaknesses of both fighters, Willie D predicted that Terence Crawford would win comfortably, claiming the fight wouldn't be close. He believed Crawford would either win unanimously or dominate the ring entirely. He highlighted Crawford's skill, especially his ability to adapt strategies, and said his competitive nature would give him a significant edge over Canelo, allowing him to control the fight from start to finish.
I do believe, all things considered, Terence "Bud" Crawford will not only win the fight, but he is going to dominate the fight. If there is a decision, the decision will be unanimous. It ain't gonna even be close. Terence Crawford has that extra thing about him where his heart will not allow him to fail. The dude is one of the most competitive people I've ever seen in my...
Canelo and Eddie Reynoso have worked together for years, valuing and respecting each other's efforts. Reynoso follows a strict plan at the gym, closely monitoring every exercise. The extended team handles Canelo's nutrition, recovery, and opponent study, allowing him to focus solely on training. Adjustments and feedback are made immediately, ensuring the camp runs smoothly from day one to fight week. Canelo is confident his team has done everything to prepare, entering the ring with complete faith.
Pero nunca acá. Lo estuviste parando y ¡pum! Y ¡pum! Y ¡pum! Y que no te hagan para atrás. Si te hace poquito atrás así. Así, no así. No que te hagas guango de aquí, güey. Es como hacer esto, que te están haciendo así. No te muevas, dale fuerte, ponle fuerte. Ya si te estoy canchando, me estás canchando mucho más, un pasito para atrás, güey. Sí, okay. Ahí, pero fuerte. Así. Así, pero no así.
Crawford's camp is also close-knit, led by Brian McIntyre. Adjustments are made daily based on feedback and performance. The team monitors his health to prevent overtraining, and everyone knows their role, creating an atmosphere of trust and accountability. This allows Crawford to focus entirely on preparing for the fight, confident his team has the best plan ready for fight day.
So, as a fighter, you mentally prepare for things like that. And then as a trainer, just making sure he's sharp. His mental game is sharp, his physical game is sharp. Strength wise, nutrition is everything got to, like I said, hitting on all cylinders. So by the time you step in that ring, it's easy.
He studies his opponent's style, noting strengths, weaknesses, and gaps in defense. Canelo trains his mind to stay calm under pressure, aware the fight could take dramatic and unexpected turns. He focuses on timing, accuracy, and the ability to switch between aggressive exchanges and technical tactics as needed. Crawford also hits the heavy bag with focus, each strike timed and powerful. He concentrates on timing, speed, and movement, standing upright and moving the bag as if it were a real opponent. Taking slow, deep breaths and keeping his eyes on the target, this training builds his strength, coordination, and focus with every hit. So don't be surprised if the ring belongs to one fighter on September 13th. Both camps are preparing intensely, ready to give their all. Canelo aims to strengthen his legacy with another big win, while Crawford seeks victory to elevate his career. Each team trains knowing that only one can emerge as the undisputed king.
That's right. Walk to the top. Walk to the top. Good work, man. Let's go to a single by the drink. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't stop. You don't not wait.
In sparring sessions, Canelo carefully plans his moves to handle Crawford's unpredictable style. Partners are chosen to mimic Crawford's range, adjusting their approach and counters. The main goals are to control the ring, maintain pressure, and find openings without taking clean shots. He practices countering with combinations, moving forward, and slipping under hooks. Reynoso reviews each round and adjusts the strategy. Canelo tests his patience, staying calm until the right moment, aiming to study and understand Crawford's style before fight night. During training, everything comes together for Crawford. He approaches each round as if it's a real fight, giving full effort. He works on defense, speed, and movement, always precise with his strikes. He observes his partner, thinks before hitting, and adjusts as needed. Calm and focused, he emphasizes learning, improving, and maintaining his skills. Sparring allows him to experience the feel of a real fight without the lights and crowd.
Right there. Give me 3 and 4. Give me 1. Hey, move it again. Let's go get it. So you break that up. Watch your little thing. In there, little hey, listen, Bob.
Both fighters have proven themselves before, and Amir Khan recently shared his thoughts on the matchup. He noted that Canelo is an experienced pro, while Crawford constantly pressures his opponents. Both have the tools to win, and either could come out on top on fight night. However, Khan believes Canelo may have an edge due to his extensive experience facing bigger opponents.
Because it just depends what type of fighters show up on the night. I fought both guys. When I fought them at the peak of their careers. The same Canelo gonna fight Crawford, this is not gonna be the same Canelo I fought. And with Crawford, we know he turns it up anyway. I think that looking at both fighters, I think Canelo has had more harder fights, going up and down the weight divisions. I think he's been in more wars than Crawford. I think Crawford is the fresher fighter who's been in less wars.
He also said both fighters need a clear plan that maximizes every moment of the fight. If one move fails, the other can capitalize. Khan emphasized that every second in action in the ring matters, warning that even a small mistake could cost the fight. He stated that the winner will be the one who stays most focused and disciplined from start to finish.
You know what? It's all about timing this. And I think this is at the highest level where every inch is going to make a difference. You know what I mean? Every millisecond, you know what I mean, is going to make a massive difference, because if you fall short with a punch, you only get caught. If you put your defense down and probably just relax or turn off in that ring, you can get hurt. Yeah. And you can get that. It could just take that one punch that changes the.
Brandon Adams, who trained with Dimitri Bivol before his fight with Canelo Alvarez, also shared his thoughts on this upcoming clash. He said Canelo's size is overwhelming for someone new to 168 pounds, making it a true test for Terence. Crawford will need to perform exceptionally, using his skills and well-planned strategies to overcome the size and strength differences.
I can't be. This is going to be a huge mountain that Terence is going to have to move. Huge mountain. Reason why is because not only is Canelo the bigger man, he's a bigger man that's actually not bigger in height. No, he's just bigger just in width and depth. And that's what's going to be one of the. It's going to be something that works for Terence, but at the same time, it's going to work again.
He also advised Terence Crawford to prepare for Canelo's powerful punches and to train thoroughly for the fight. Canelo is expected to land heavy shots in the ring, so Crawford must focus on strength and conditioning to match his opponent. Adams emphasized that Crawford needs to handle tough situations in training to avoid taking serious damage when they finally face off.
Tough because Canelo is naturally much bigger than he is. Naturally been pushing more weight. Terence is strong and he's, got a wrestling background, but a guy punching with that kind of punching power, hitting at his arms with small gloves, because that's what Canelo's going to do most of. He's going to be hitting his shoulders, hitting his arms, and that's what Terence is going to have to train and prepare for. He's going to have to train and prepare for it, allowing his arms to get hit and get, build that conditioning up. And not allowing that.
Simply put, the boxing world is buzzing with excitement for this long-awaited fight. Fans are counting down the days, following every update, and listening to experts to see how accurate their predictions are. Whether local fans or seasoned analysts, everyone has reasons for their pick. Canelo's supporters trust his size and strength, while Crawford's fans hope his speed and skill will disrupt Canelo's rhythm. Who do you think has more power, and who will win on September 13th? Will Canelo's experience and strength prevail, or will Crawford's versatility and speed steal the night? Share your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Fight night is coming soon, stay tuned for more details.